Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the Greatest Attorney Chronicles. We're about to start Case 4. Oh, I sound so stupid. Episode 4, Twisted Karma and His Last Bow. Karma? I didn't see that last time. Well, I'm assuming it doesn't have anything to do with Von Karma. I mean, let's be real here. Oh, yes. It was indeed a most bizarre incident born of a curious advertisement and a commonplace killing at the edge of town. Here we go.
Pipe in hand, Sholmes looked down at the thick, rolling fog outside our window.
Yes.
I wonder exactly how many mysteries are out there, hidden within this bed of fog, he said.
Everybody's got red hair.
Indeed, a most bizarre incident, born of a curious advertisement. A hellhound's mad gallop through the shadows of a serial murder. An executed man's graveyard resurrection in the dead of night. And a commonplace killing in a small, forgotten room.
Oh my god, I like this already. Forgotten Room.
There is, naturally, always another side to every case, of which most remain ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And it is that other side which compels me to the scene of the crime, Wilson.
Oh, man. Wait, are we going back in time here?
Take your hat and let's be on our way, my dear fellow.
We're going back in time to when John Wilson was alive?
For our adventure is
John
not
Watson.
over yet. Come, the game is afoot.
Oh, man, that would be crazy. I think we're actually doing it. So that means, like, we're not going to see Susato or Ryunosuke at all in this case? Is that what we're... Wait a minute, though. Who's going to be, like, the lawyer? 8 days after that earth-shattering trial and Kazuma regaining his memory, we were in the foyer of one of London's most luxurious hotels, the Great Waterloo Hotel. Waterloo! I mean, you can't not sing it. Man! Oh, look at this. God, these graphics are so good, man. 10:24 a.m. Great Waterloo Hotel 4. What are we doing here? Are we here for a convention? Okay, I guess we are going to see these two dummies. I mean, don't call them dummies. Professor Mikitoba is due to... Oh, Daddy's coming. Yes, I'm so glad we got here in time. Oh, but there's always some shit, isn't there? Susato-san hasn't been the same since what happened. Not that I'm surprised. The truth about Kazuma's father... Yeah, that... Suppose my father knew? That he was actually the mass murderer, the professor, the toilet, you mean? The toilet? Are you gonna do it? Say the toilet. You're not gonna do it. Okay, fine. I overdid that anyway. I knew that's what she was thinking about. There's a good chance, I'd say. I mean, they did come here to London together 16 years ago, didn't they? Yeah, that's true. Wait, let me turn this down a bit. It's cool music, though. Yeah. Come to think of it, didn't you say that Professor Mikitoba knew about Kazuma going missing in Hong Kong as well? That's right, but for some reason he wasn't at liberty to talk to me about it. Right, yeah, this whole thing. That probably means he knows then about Kazuma showing up here in London with amnesia, and that he's regained his memory now. He's all up to speed, man. He's dad. Wait, what? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Oh, it's that judge! Oh man, he's looking good. Both of them are. Hello, Susato, how are you? My daughter, come give me a hug. I'm very well, thank you. We're delighted you've arrived safe and sound. Those are some big-ass suitcases. You better not set them on the bed. There may be bed bugs jumped on them. Hello, Mr. Naruhodo. Very kind of you to take the trouble to meet us here. Oh, no, nothing at all. It's my pleasure. He looks like 10 years younger in that suit, man. We've heard all about your extraordinary exploits here in London, you know. The news has crossed the seas. You don't know who this is? Do we know who this is? Well, maybe they don't. Well, Susato might know. I always look forward to reading the monthly reports that arrive with the steamships from Britain. They'll get here much faster than you ever could. Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much. Who is this man, and why do I feel as though I've seen him before? Well, another version of you has seen him before. I take it from your expression that you can't quite place me. Well, you wouldn't be able to pick me up and place me anywhere. Oh my god, his lips. It just looked funny there. In that case, how about a little reminder, Seishiro? A firm tap should do it. Yes. A firm tap? What? Oh no. Oh no. He's not doing it in a suit, is he? Here we go then. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, y'all. Oh man. Oh, I thought he was gonna, like, do the takedown. Oh, okay. Thank God. I'd like for my neck to be working for the next 3 days, if you don't mind. I hereby pronounce the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, guilty? No! That never happened! I was not guilty! That's why I'm still standing here! Oh, yeah. But he didn't have anything to slam the gavel down on. Did he just slam it on the air? I wouldn't put it past him to do that. That is a nice drink. The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Yeah, boy, this was a long time ago. And I didn't LP that game. Oh my gosh, he looks so, like, sweet here. Your. It's Y-O-U-R-E. Your Excellency. Oh, okay, that. Hello, Judge Jigoku. How are you? Jigoku. Oh, it's been a long time. Oh, you're so much hotter like this. Good, you remember now. That really did the trick. I'm just kidding. Guilty! This guy is like a total clown. I love it. Only I was declared not guilty, wasn't I? And there was no laughing at the time. Well, on the inside we were. So, London again after all this time. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. Oh, this just feels so real, though. Nice and cloudy outside. Man, I want to move to the UK. I don't know, though. I've sworn off all that cold-ass weather, though. I'm just never again, dude. To be honest, I never thought I'd be back. Neither did I. I didn't imagine Japan would ever be invited to an international symposium like this. Though really, I doubt anyone did, to be honest. It's all thanks to you, isn't it, Seishi? What are you talking about, Yujin? Of course, Judge Jigoku. He must complete the set. Or complete the swipe. He's the other man who, 16 years ago, came to London with Kazuma's father and Professor Migatoba. Yep, okay. Alright. They were the Yadagarasu. He's the third visiting scholar. Okay. Well, all those passport checks and luggage searches at the border took rather a lot of time. As they do. I must say, I'm very envious of your ministerial status. You didn't have to go through any of that, did you? Of course not! I knew you were jealous. Ha 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 ha! This guy laughs like, a lot. Sorry, ministerial status? Is that like, did you get married? Yeah, didn't you know? Seishiro here is also Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs. It was his personal insistence that allowed you to take Kazuma's place here on this study tour. Ah, yeah. Guilty as charged! Are you ever gonna stop laughing? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. Ah, yes now, Naruhodo. I received a telegram from Lord Strongheart yesterday. Oh no. Oh, you did? It appears that some things came to light in a trial you were involved with 8 days ago. What happened to my voice? Oh, some things came to light. I'm not sure I totally understood everything that happened towards the end of that last one. Like the scalpel thing? So, like, I went along with it, but I'm still a little bit fuzzy on the details of that, so hopefully I don't have to remember that here, but I guess we'll find out as we go along. About what happened 10 years ago, that tragedy. Yeah, that. We haven't been able to stop thinking about it, or talking about it. Yes, can you tell us any more about it? Yeah, we loved the man. Oh, we're conversing. Hey, wait, before we do anything else, look at this band! Wait a minute, not me, you! Professor Migatoba, I wonder, could I show you something? Why do you seem so nervous? I suppose because I'm a student showing something to a professor? That's always quite nerve-wracking. Well, I'm sorry I perturb you in that way, but anyway, I'm afraid I have nothing useful to say about that, really. He's got like the same voice as Gregson, but oh well. Your journey from Japan, how'd it go? Was there any coke spilling from the bags in the bins on the plane? It happened last time I flew. Somebody like had a drink up there that spilled, and it was like slowly dripping down. Me and the lady next to me were holding a doggy bag, trying to catch the drops while we waited for someone to come over. Anyway, So how's the voyage here? Well, 50 days at sea is a long time by anyone's standards. But it wasn't as bad as when we first came 16 years ago. Back then, it took 2 damn years. No, that's true. Then I really wondered if I wouldn't be drifting in the vast ocean for the rest of our lives. Oh, this time we followed the same route as you, so we were able to relax and enjoy the experience. 50 days though, god, that's like... Do you know how much you could do in 50 days? You could LP Lufia too? No. So you stopped in France's beautiful capital, Paris? Yeah, we did, yes, though only for one night. And yesterday evening, we left the port of Dunkirk for Dover, Delaware. Just in time for the symposium, in fact. It starts tomorrow. What lucky thing we got here when we did. It's wonderful that you were invited to attend such an important international event. I'm very proud of you, Father. Aw. Well, I bet he's proud of you too, huh? It's thanks to Seishiro here. 16 years ago, he managed to ingratiate himself with Britain's Attorney General. In other words, they just made friends. I'm sure that's why he was invited. And I suppose you could say I'm something of an appendage by default. Speak for yourself, Eugen. You were close friends with the professor of forensic science. Go on, admit it. Yeah, well, I'd rather not dredge all that up, really. No, there's been a lot of water under the bridge since then. But it doesn't bring him back. Cosmo's father, I suppose. Yeah. Cosmo's father. Oh boy. Just jumping straight into it here. I mean, not really. We've been talking for like 10 minutes. The professor, the killer who took the lives of 5 members of the British aristocracy, was actually Cosmo's father, wasn't he? That's correct. Genshin Osogi. Holy shit, I bet he made an impact. Wow, that was too easy. Genshin. It's like Kenshin guy. You knew, I presume, Father? Yeah, I got some coke I brought home from Firehouse, so... yes, he was a close friend at the time. At the time? Genshin came to Britain as a police detective. He was studying investigative techniques at Scotland Yard. I've never understood what drove the man to commit such heinous acts. It was a closed trial, so the public never knew the truth. And he was executed with little ado. To this day, very few people know what really happened, even in our homeland. What about Cosmo? Did he know? Did he know the truth about his father? I don't think, judging by his reaction last at the end of Case 3... No, of course not. He was told his father passed from sickness. I was gonna say, I don't know if that's any better, but yeah, maybe that actually is better for him. Of course, it's still a lie, though, so... However, I suspect he may have had his doubts. Oh, why? Because his father worked out. There was no way he could have gotten sick. As you know, I tried to guide Cosmo growing up, crossing his arms. Why did he just cross his arms? I'm scared. I tried to guide Cosmo growing up as if he were my own son. Then one day, he came to my office at the university and said... Hello. He said hello. I've decided I want to travel to Great Britain and study there. Cool. Do you think he wanted to come here to investigate his father's death? Huh. I don't know. I mean, that seems likely. I don't know. But when I looked into his eyes, I did know that there was no way I'd be able to stop him. Yeah, like, I mean, it's one thing to be motivated to get a great job like that, but it's another thing to be motivated to investigate your father's death. I mean, geez. Something else came to light in that trial the other day, actually. Oh, what? Well, having disappeared in Hong Kong and been missing for almost a year, Cosmo has since turned up here in London, working as the apprentice of Lord Van Zeeks. I cannot wait to see what they think of this. A little bit of a surprise, yeah. Oh, God. Is that a drop of sweat I see running down your cheek? Actually, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. News to us. Soul Princess Vespa. Lord Strongheart's telegram neglected to mention that part then. Oh, Cosmo's reappearance, baby. As you know, we both thought Cosmo had died on the steamship during our voyage to Great Britain in January. We did think that. But he didn't die. He's alive, as you knew, didn't you, Father? Oh, shoot. In actual fact, no. What I did know is that when your ship docked in Hong Kong, he mysteriously vanished. We sent a team of investigators to Hong Kong to try to ascertain what had happened, but to no avail. But it's still alive? Here in London, you say? I never dared even to dream it. Okay, so that's as far as their knowledge went, was right there. So, why on earth did the young man not make contact? The government and the police have been chasing clues fruitlessly for months now. Well, even if they got a clue, it'd take you 2 months to get here. Well, it seems that he was suffering from amnesia. What? Amnesia? That's bullshit. When we first came across him again here in London, he didn't know who either of us were. I see. He only regained his memory 8 days ago. This is unbelievable. Yeah, it's quite miraculous. I don't know, though. Wonder why Lord Strongheart didn't let us know. I must speak with him urgently. Oh, I'd love to hear that conversation. 2 old men going at it, baby. Let me tell you. Boomer versus boomer. I wonder how Kazuma's been these past few days. Would it be wrong of us to go and visit him? Hell no. Your time in Britain, your time in Portia. That began 16 years ago now. It's a distant memory, really. It was Eugen here, Genshin Asogi, and myself. We were the original 3. First judicial scholars from Japan to travel overseas to study. Ocean voyages were not what they are today, I can tell you. 16 years ago, things were tough for their generation. Your father was an exceptionally fine medical student at Yume University at the time, you know, young lady. Yep, I know. Grandmother told me. She did she? How's the old bag? He went to do research at a great London hospital to study autopsy. Practically unheard of in Japan. Yeah, it was an eerie place. Sandwiched between the back of a prison and a burial ground. Ew. I guess no better place to study autopsies than there. Not more talk of graves. Very often there's no one willing to deal with bodies following autopsy work. So you see, autopsy labs have something of an unavoidable relationship with graveyards and prisons. Not my cup of tea at all. Well, it's about to be. It's gonna have to be. Oh, that was a yawn. Let me try that again. Do you remember that Scottish prison governor? Caden, his name was. He was a good man. Caden here. No problems. Do you copy? Emergency maneuvers! Yeah, but then of course in our 6th year here, everything changed with that dreadful case. When Genshin was arrested for a series of the most gruesome murders. Gruesome, I tell you! Simply couldn't believe it. I'd known the man for years. I was a witness, well, no more years than he did. I was a witness at the secret hearing, and I tried to speak in his defense, but you went a little too far and ended up facing charges yourself, didn't you? Well, suffice to say that after that trial, we were sent back to Japan. There was nothing more we could do to save Genshin. He was a lost cause, sadly. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like the idea that he tried to stick up for him, though. Like, I mean, if you know somebody and you trust them, it's literally impossible for you to believe that they did something like that. And that's where he was, obviously, in that state. So, well, if you'll excuse us now, we need to go shower up here. Yes, I'd like to get this trunk up to my room as soon as possible. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have held you up here for so long. Well, they were here to see us. I'll call for the porter then. Just wait here. You want a porta-potty to go with that? Susudo-san's gone off at a run. I'd like to stay and talk more, but I do have various preparations to make for tomorrow. Yeah, of course. It must be a big responsibility representing our entire country. Wish you the best of luck. Hey, no one yawning, man! Naruhodo, stop yawning! I hope you'll keep an eye on Susudo for me. Keep looking after her, as you obviously have been. Oh no, I mean, if anyone's looking after anyone, it's her looking after me. Well, I do appreciate you being there for her. After all, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I've been a miserable father to her. I've thoroughly let her down. Aw, Sorry, what do you mean? Well, there's the lies and, you know... Well, it was 16 years ago that I started my long study tour here in Britain, as you know. The very year Susanoo was born. Yeah, I heard. The birth of my daughter was the most joyous event of my life, but we should tell her that. Well, sadly, it was accompanied by the most tragic event of my life, too. Oh, her mother. Oh no, yeah. It was a rather turbulent time at home. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details. The point is, I became rather less dependable than befits a grown man. I started watching TV, and then I figured out how to cheat on Press Your Luck. Anyway, it was then that Seishiro offered me the opportunity to study here in Great Britain. And I thought, what a whale of an opportunity! I was too worried about you to leave you behind. So perhaps I was a little heavy-handed when it came to persuading you to accompany me to London. Yeah, I know. So that's what happened, in a nutshell. That's also the reason why I now feel compelled to give my daughter as many opportunities as I dare. Though the world does not really readily afford young women such things, I must say. I completely understand, Professor. Professor! Don't call him Professor. Don't call anybody Professor now. One other thing, Naruhodo. Why that pause there? It's nothing. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to start doing that. If I may be so bold, I have a favor to ask of you. Marry my daughter. Of course! What can I do for you? Wait, did you say... No. Well, the thing is, I'm so sorry that took so long. Oh, man. Mr. Cameraman. That is a camera, right? Now then, allow us to take your bags and your picture. Allow me to take your bags. One moment, if you please, Porter. Of course, sir. Wait, he's got a... He's drinking on the job? Dear God, man. That machine around your neck, it's a camera, I believe. Quite right, sir. Just 5 shillings for a lovely photograph to commemorate a wonderful stay at the hotel, sir. Well, I think given the occasion, we could justify the expense. I mean, this suit I'm wearing costs like 200 times that, so yes, of course. Oh, why am I sweating? I'm sweating because I don't belong here. I'm out of my league, man. I'd like to thank you for coming with me, Mr. Naruhodo. What? I didn't... What? When did that happen? You know what? Never mind. It's really made Father very happy, I think. Oh, well, I'm pleased then. But we were interrupted before. Professor Mikotomo was about to ask me something. Oh, we're gonna have to do it tomorrow. Shall we return to Baker Street then? Let's listen to the song while we're at it. I expect Iris will have some delicious tea waiting for us. Yeah, let's go. Let's get that tea, baby. While I drink my Coke. Alright, we're gonna go back and have Coke make tea for us. Okay, worried about Kazuma and going to see Strongheart later. Interesting. Examine. What a beautiful hotel. Look at these chandeliers, man. We don't even have those these days. Have you seen all the sparkling jewels up there? They must have gathered every gem in the world for that. Well, almost every gem. I think it's more like 30% of them. Well, it's called a chandelier, I believe. It's designed to provide elegant lighting in large, spacious rooms like this. Ooh, I'm spitting. So they had to gather every gem in the world just to illuminate one room? Oh, it's probably electric light bulbs that are actually throwing the light. Oh. If I tried to hang something like that from the ceiling in the office, it would be scraping on the floor. I think perhaps chandeliers aren't for you, Mr. Naruhodo. There it is. She gets the last line in the head tilt. Whose luggage is this? Does it have bed bugs on it? Look at those cases just left there on that trolley. Aren't they worried about thieves? I know I am. Yeah, like, how easy would it be? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to give anybody any ideas here. Haven't you seen the porter over there? Don't worry. He's obviously keeping an eye on everything. Ah, so it's a trap designed to catch any chancers who might be tempted. What did you just say? Why did the porter give me such a scathing look just now, do you suppose? Well, some might say you look a little suspicious with your jet black clothes. Oh, what about those other 2 guys that just came through here? Not everyone clad in black is some sort of ninja with intent to steal, you know. Ninjas don't steal. The turtle. What? I don't know. There's a man over here. That desk is known as the hotel reception. Anyone wanting to spend the night has to report there to sign in for their stay. Oh, so do you think that's the head clerk behind the desk there? Yeah, I'm sure it must be. I'd love to stay in a grand hotel like this for a little while, wouldn't you? Just to know what it's like. Well, if the hotel fee was paid through our stipend, I'm afraid it might bankrupt our homeland. True. London gives the word expensive a whole new meaning. Oh, man. Hey, we got like a whole nother side of the room here. So we got potted plants, we got the desk, we have tea set. Wow, I'm surprised that's not... Oh, look at that. Eiffel Tower. Look at that. It's a picture of the Crystal Tower. What? Well, the Great Exhibition is one of Britain's most prestigious achievements in recent years. It really looks like the Eiffel Tower to me. Well, I guess the top of it's kind of weird, though. I don't know if there's a ball at the top of the Eiffel. Anyway, I wonder how tall it is. It really does represent the pinnacle of scientific achievement in so many ways. There's a 20-meter tall chimney on the bathhouse near my lodgings at Yume. The attendant there is always boasting that it's the tallest object in the neighborhood. Aside from Frank's 2000-inch TV. I'm sure. Did you know that over the channel in Paris, there's a tower that's 300 meters tall? What? How many times taller than the chimney at Yume Soaking Hot Springs is that? It's 15? And if it's that tall, how does it draw properly? Smoke will get stuck, surely. I think we should just stop there. I don't think it's that sort of tower, Mr. Naruhodo. Aw. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Yeah, I think they want us to just get into this. Let's see, or anything else, really? Carpet. Lamp. Yeah. No, I think we're good. Let's move. A new location has been added. 2 new locations, in fact. No, 3. Hey, let's go home. Let's just go take a nap. I suppose we could. Although, I don't know if, like, is there really a point? Oh, November 1st, man. I have a tape from November 1st of '92. I, like, took the recorder and plugged it in and then went outside and made a tape on the back porch. The spade is still here, look. Please, Mr. Naruhodo, it's not a spade, as I think you well know by now. It's a shovel. Didn't take long to reignite that old argument. Oh, I have an idea. Let's give the implement a name, like Professor Harebrained named his tools. Or are we going to call it a shade? Or maybe a shovel? I don't know. From now on, then, let's call it Ryunosuke. No. It's clearly much more of a Suicidо. The old argument has taken a new and unexpected turn, it seems. Cute. I assume the rest of this is all the same, I don't know. Steam is rising gently from the kettle, as always. Yeah, it doesn't feel right somehow, unless it is. But the steam has an unusual scent today. Perhaps the sweet potatoes that I brought back from Japan are with me already. What? Oh. You were boiling sweet potatoes in there. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, I heard that, you know. Tears of joy, Miss Suicidо. Tears of joy from my mouth. Cute. Desk still ransacked. You see, I've been keeping my desk beautifully covered in papers, as always. You really must tidy it all up, Mr. Naruhodo. No more excuses. But Miss Suicidо, the way I see it, I'll just clean it up later. I like to leave them as they are, so I never forget how lucky I am to have such varied experiences. You know, I kind of get that, actually. In that case, you should definitely have a thorough tidy. Then you'll be able to see your papers building up all over again and feel that joy renewed. Still can't beat her in an argument, even though I'm the lawyer here. Yeah, I'm the lawyer. I'm the pen now. Oh look, her desk is like got stuff on it again. Is that an orange? My desk is just as it was before I left. Sumi ink and a calligraphy brush, even though we're in England now. It strikes me as typically you, Miss Suicidо, and typically not you at the same time. Well, I do enjoy all the wonderful new things to come out of the West in the Cultural Revolution, of course. Yeah, there was a lot going on back then. But I'm not ready to give up my brush just yet. And anyway, Suicidо can write more easily with a brush than most people can with a pen. That is so cool. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Yeah, you spend your whole life doing it, like, you learn, man. You live, you learn. can we go in your room yet? Your room across the hall is undisturbed, of course. I don't suppose I'd be permitted to see inside now that you're back, though, would I? Oh, hell no! You know damn well that only Iris is allowed in there. Yeah, I heard you two giggling together in there again last night. You can visit Mr. Holmes in his room, Mr. Naruhodo. Last time I did that, he tried to convince me to drink some strange concoction he'd mixed up. I assume that didn't go very well. There's my thing. With the one eye. That Dharma doll is still winking at me, look. Wonder when he'll finally get his other eye filled in. Yeah, I wonder. Well, you should know, Susanoo-san, I entrusted the task to you. Did I? The truth is, I've already decided when that will be. It'll be at the end of this game. Really? When? Huh, that's my little secret. I was gonna say, like she's gonna tell you. Aquarium. Might as well. So we're checking everything out, might as well go all in here. All the sea life seem very content in there, I must say. I noticed something recently, actually. The anemones breed at a most extraordinary rate. Oh, really? It's a mystery why the whole seabed isn't buried in a mountain of them, actually. Oh, how splendid. That really is a mystery, isn't it? I'm losing my voice over here. Wish there was someone here to explain Susanoo-san's strange reaction to that. Oh, she's just happy, you know? You should try it sometime. Wait, what the heck is this? I didn't see this before. Hey, that's the thing that Daniel and Kumika, well, the pipe reminds me of it, but whenever you serve me tea, it always takes me back to Japan. I know you're not particularly fond of the bitter taste, are you? So I do always try to pick out less bitter matcha for you. Matcha. She does often serve up an unusually mellow blend, it's true. But the anticipation of the taste in my mouth makes me bitterly worried anyway. What are you thinking about? It's very difficult for you, isn't it? Oh. The papers on the floor, just everything. Alright, I guess it's time we, converse is probably like what to do, but I don't know if we really need that. That's usually pretty much nothing. So I don't know, do we want to go home sweet first, or Iris has tea waiting for us? You know I don't believe we visited this place for some time. Well, let's not let the tea get cold, let's go here. Oh man, there's something in my ear. Might need to take some hydrogen peroxide to it. Here we are. Whoa! Oh, okay, I'm just gonna take a sip here and let this play out. Gee, I wonder who it is. I can only imagine. Do you think? Could it have been? I do hope not. Huh? Oh gosh. Okay, who are the... Man, you're reclining. Alright, I have no idea how to say that. Mon ami, oh, more French people? Is that what we got here? Stop this disgraceful display, huh? Is there another harebrain was or something? Who are these people? Look at their hair, it's bright red. Just like everybody in the picture. I think they must be clients of Mr. Holmes. Yep. Oh, Gina's here too. Right, you two, you're coming with me now, down to the clink. No, not in prison. It's dark and damp, and I don't like it. Above the darkness, it is my friend. I'm not scared. It's like the Reddit bot trying to read this. But you always... But, wait. You are always scared of the dark. Shut your mouth, you idiot. I'll sit quietly in the dark and plan on next dairy heist. Heist? Whoa, you're just admitting that you do that kind of stuff? Well, tough. We'll finish this down in the yard. Now get moving. Salute? Oh, Iris, Coke. Nice to see you. Bye then, Jenny. Have fun. Alright. Oh yeah, thanks, Iris, and thanks. You're great detectives. These voices all wrong. I don't even care. I mean, I do, but, you know. Hey, Gina makes a fine detective herself, doesn't she? Oh, Susie and Bruno. Hello, Iris. We're home. Here for that tea. Well, did you find your daddy? What? Excuse me. Yes, we arrived at the hotel just before... Oh, right. Her daddy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's great news. I hope I'll get to see my daddy again soon. Oh no. I was just saying. Oh no. Oh man. So Iris, all that remains now is the greatest of problems known to man. There's Holmes. Wow. Why? His hair is red too. What is happening here? Oh god, did somebody make some tea that turns people's hair red? And now they're selling it? And now everybody in the world is just... Oh no. But before we concern ourselves with that, I believe some tea is in order. Don't you, my dear fellows? I guess so. Just gonna try to pretend like I don't see it. Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo? Do I have a crumb or such like on my face? You got something... I don't know. Not so much on your face as on your head, I'd say. Come along then, everyone. I've brewed a lovely special blend. Time for tea. It's like nobody else even notices. That's weird. Whatever's going on here today? You know, in that case, let us sit and drink now. For I am, in fact, expecting a guest later today. Is he gonna have red hair too? Man, oh man, this is, I mean, it's not the worst look, I guess. The lie you told, oh boy. The greatest problem, oh, there's a lot here. Your two visitors! Mr. Sholmes, who were the two gentlemen that were here before? I think one of them was a girl. Oh, just a pair of petty criminals. Nothing of significance. Of course, they have to make a living somehow. And when the mood takes me, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to all manner of infractions. When the mood takes you. All manner of infractions? Is that like a math problem? But when such fellows set their sights on the great Mr. Sherlock Holmes, well, that's when their luck runs out. Oh my, you were the target of a crime, Mr. Holmes? Yeah, I was. But I quickly devised a plan to entrap them and deliver them to our young detective ally. You should have asked Gregsy to come too. We could have had an arresting tea party. Yeah, I know. I did send word, but no answer was forthcoming. The man is consummately in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a word for it, I'm sure. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sorry, I have it. A bungler, that's the word. It's a good job he's not here to hear you say that. Here to hear. Good job on not making a typo there. So those redheads have been up to no good? I wonder what the men did. Well, I guess we'll never know. We might actually never know, I don't know. Is that a shoe on the shelf back there? Why am I looking at that? What was that about the greatest of problems known to man that you mentioned before? Is it another fiendishly intricate case, Mr. Holmes? Oh, as a matter of fact, it's funny you should say that. How should I best explain it? Are you aware of the theory of evolution by natural selection, perchance? A little bit too much, maybe. Well, I think I've heard talk of it somewhere. Possibly. I mean, it crossed my mind. It's a revolutionary scientific theory that was newly proposed 40 years ago now. According to its author, I love this song. I'm gonna turn it up, I don't care. According to its author, Mr. Darwin, we humans were once apes who lived in the treetops. Wait, what? We were apes? Well, I mean, we weren't, but they were. Indeed, and from the very moment those apes descended from the canopy to live as humans, it has been our lot to be at the mercy of the greatest problem known to man. Our own ego. What is this great problem, Mr. Sholmes? Oh, let me tell you. Why is it not obvious, my dear madame? The problem of rent. Oh. That? Really? Ha, Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn and Finkel. Anyway. But did you not receive a rather large sum of money from Madame Tussbells only the other day? Yeah, I bought a bunch of video games, I'm sorry. A large sum. One portiter for Iris and a new motor car for me later, and all of it's quite disappeared, I assure you. Disappeared. Honestly, Hallie, you know you squandered it. Yeah, I know, I did. Anyway, 2 days ago, I discovered the answer to man's greatest problem. For the coming month, at least. And what was the answer? Why? There is a substantial clue before your very eyes. Your hair. Oh no! Oh god, did he like sign up to be in the circus or something? Like, what the? Humans are sorry creatures, unable to see what's in front of their noses. Well, let me give you some assistance. Don't look, but observe me very closely. There is one particular feature about my person that has changed. You should notice it in the end, I think. It's gonna turn out to be like his fingernail or something. Ah. Well, there it is. Looks a little more bushy than usual, too. I don't know. It's been stabbing me in both eyes right from the very beginning of our conversation. Oh, man. I think we might need another clue before we uncover the full answer, Mr. Naruto. Oh, she's just fucking with him. Thanks for the hint. I'll be tearing my hair out if this charade goes on much longer. Well, never mind. We'll just get back to that later. Alright, the lie. I assume this is about him saying that Kazuma was dead. Mr. Holmes, isn't it about time you told us the truth? Just over a week ago, you said to us... Oh, thank God. I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellow. Great detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that. Yeah, well, it depends on which detectives we're talking about. Oh, God, the hair! Just back to it. So soon. That case aboard the SS Burya in January. Kazuma wasn't killed, and you knew he wasn't dead at the time. So what was really going on? Is it time to find out? We're in case 4 now. I think the odds are pretty good. The fellow was unconscious for a very long time. If he hadn't regained consciousness when he did, his life would have been in mortal peril. It's one of those things. Of course, a side effect of the prolonged comatose state was amnesia, as you now know. Yeah, that makes sense. It was a simple enough task to silence the crew. But how? It's going by itself here. After they carried him out of the cabin, did I push a button or something here? Then I made them swear to leave him unconscious and have him unlaid from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse. Hang on a second. Oh, how horrible. It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word, of course. Okay, no. But why? Why do it in the first place? I will be at liberty to elaborate in due course. Ha! We're still not ready for it. But for the time being, I would like to reassure you. I really don't know why it's going by itself here. I didn't foresee the subsequent events. His disappearance in Hong Kong. Oh. I believe I may have made a gross error of judgment. Mr. Holmes. Oh dear. I can't even, like, pause. Okay. What did I do here? Let me actually go over that again. I need to read that again, because, like, it distracted me when it started going by itself. So he told the crew to unload him from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse. It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word. Ah, so this is what we don't know why he did it yet. Alright. Well, I think we're just gonna move on over to, Morale. We're gonna move to Morale. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here and see what's going on with this dude. Oh man. Oh boy. These two. I still remember this thing of Strongheart saying, like, something about using Van Zeeks, and I don't know, it's just a weird use of a word. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but it's stuck in my head a little bit. Here's the final draft of the opening address for tomorrow's proceedings. I've supplemented your original with the figures you asked from the yard. What? I see. Excellent work. Thank you. You're welcome, my lord. What's Lord Van Zeek's doing here? Caught in some sort of deal here. Hey, there seems to be an awful lot of tension in the air, wouldn't you say? Nah, this place is stifling enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension. I'd say we don't need any more attention either, though, maybe. So, hey guys, we're over here. Oh god, you're so big. So, my apologies, I didn't notice you come in. Your small stature and dark dress make you all but invisible to me. I don't remember what he sounded like. Oh, no, it's entirely my fault for wearing black, I'm sure. I'm sure. From now on, you must dress in white from head to toe whenever you come here. No, that's Kazuma's job, apparently. Sorry about that last thumbnail, by the way. I hope I didn't spoil, like, any unwitting thumbnail seers. Now then, Mr. Naruhodo. I'll just do, like, a judge for you or something. Yes, my lord, I'm right here. I forgot what I was gonna say. Somebody... Where's my script? So, kill me now. Is something wrong? Does my silence make you uncomfortable? Perhaps it's a little too hot in here for you. Oh, no, not at all. It's fine. I love 96 degrees. Never experienced a room at such a perfect temperature. If you're sure, I can always up it to 97. The beads of sweat carving their way down your face seem to suggest otherwise. Because of the daggers you're staring at me with, mainly. Well, that's okay. As you're no doubt aware, my International Forensic Science Symposium begins tomorrow. Right, the IFSS. In fact, your father arrived in London earlier today, I hear, madame. Yes, he totally did. He's extremely honored to have been invited. Well, I was honored to invite him. I'll leave the remaining preparations for the meeting room in your capable hands then, Mr. Zeeks. I will attend at once. Did you call me Mr.? I don't know. Okay. He gave you a very cold stare as he left, didn't he? Cold stare. What is he, the boss of level 5, Link to the Past? I know, but I haven't done anything, have I? Not yet. These past few days, my feet have barely touched the ground, I must say. Probably because I'm wearing shoes, I don't know. My dedicated right hand of many years was recently put out of action in spectacular fashion. Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your left hand still absurd? Oh my god. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, well, that'll do it. I'm terribly sorry about that. Excuse me for putting guilty people where they belong, you know. Fear not, you've done nothing wrong. Dr. Psy's own wrongdoing precipitated the situation. Jeez, I hate life sometimes. You needn't concern yourself with it any further. That would be a lot easier to do if it weren't for the piercing stare you're giving me. The pierce-nicodying stare. Lord Van Zeeks is doing an admirable job of holding the fort. Though disturbingly, his apprentice has been missing since yesterday. Oh, missing. Wait, yesterday? Huh. What's become of Kazuma-sama now? Oh god. Did we want to give away that we knew him to you? I don't know. IFSS, here we go. Well, what of it? Not long ago, visitor numbers to the Great Exhibition exceeded 30 million. 30 million? Are there even that many people in the world? Let me tell you. As a comparison, Mr. Naruhodo, the population of the imperial capital Tokyo is 2 million. Wow. I will be opening the IFSS in the exhibition's main auditorium. This event has been 2 years in the making. 2 years of preparations and negotiations with other countries. Sounds like a tremendous achievement. Congratulations. Thank you! The 20th century will see the wholesome adoption of forensic investigation techniques. And cooperation between policing organizations around the globe will be essential. Which is why I need you to step down. This landmark first symposium had to be hosted here at the heart of our great British Empire, in order that Scotland Yard can become the leading investigative organization in the New World. Are you tired of my political breastfeeding yet? He's the same as ever, I see. That passion of his is quite something. You're every bit as passionate in your own way, Mr. Naruhodo, I'm sure. Ha ha ha, don't talk to him like that. Hey, wait a minute, my passion is better than yours. I'm the only person in this country who truly cares about a future and embraces forensic science. No, I care. I care about that too. It was my intention to become Her Majesty's Attorney General and reform the Yard from the ground up. So, the disgrace of the forensic investigation team has been a bitter blow to my ambitions. We must do something about them. I say fire them all. I first established the FIT a year ago, experimentally to start with. With Dr. Scythe at the helm, it was steadily accruing an impressive record of achievement. I was on the verge of changing its name and elevating its status to full-blown forensic investigation department. So I was going to go from FIT to FID. And can you not do that now? Obviously, nobody wants to hear anything about it at the moment. Even I can't keep this story out of the papers. 6 million Londoners will be cursing forensic science now. This incident will set back our country's advancement in the field by a good 10 years, I'd say. It's messing with my throat, man. Unintended repercussions of our trial. Yeah. But, like, just because the people who use it are assholes doesn't mean it's not... You know, it's like Tesla. Anyway, no, I don't mean the people who drive Teslas. I was talking about somebody else. You know who. Anyway. We simply couldn't have overlooked what had happened, though. Of course not. We should all be grateful to you both. Jeez. Anyway, I'll still reform this country's policing when I become Attorney General. It'll just take me 5 more years. This might delay my plans, but it won't alter them. Nothing will stand in my way. Alright, missing apprentice. What do you know about that? So yesterday? About Lord Van Zeke's apprentice. Ah, yes. That came as a surprise to me, I must say, that you and he are old friends. That's not good for you, sir. How did he become an apprentice to Lord Van Zeke's in the first place? Came about 3 months ago. I don't want to say it was me just yet. An unidentified Asian man was apprehended by border police. They found him hiding aboard a large goods vessel. Huh. So he stowed away to get... Did he just stow away on the same ship he was originally on? Like, that would probably be the smartest way to do it. He had no papers to identify him, no passport, and he was suffering from amnesia too. Other than the fact he was clearly of Eastern descent, there were no clues as to who he was. So I decided to assign him to Lord Van Zeke's. That way I could keep an eye on him. But then, why the mask? I didn't want to burden Lord Van Zeke's with tiresome explanations about why he had an Eastern apprentice. Oh, right, because he knows that Zeke's hates the Japanese. Well, that's true too. Yeah, I'm glad it's not still automatically going through the texting. He's proving to be a great help to Lord Van Zeke's. I have high hopes for his future. By the by, do you know where he's gone? Wait a minute, he's gone? No idea, but I believe he's left London for the time being. Well, he probably doesn't like the crowds, man, I tell ya. I take it you also didn't know that the man's father was one of our country's most infamous criminals, I mean. Well, we kind of just found that out. And, yeah, Genshin Asogi. Oh man, Cosmo's father's crimes. Jeez Louise. Well, you know what? This is a bad place to stop, but I'm gonna do it there anyway. So we can find out about what that dude did next time. Well, we already know the guy killed a bunch of really important people. Well, either way, we'll find out about it soon enough. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking with me. I love you, and I will see you back here for part 2 of Case 4. Case 4-2. I don't know. Why am I still talking? Bye.